Welcome to Finding Your Flow with me, Ikwe. Welcome everyone. This is a 1-hour online fascial maneuvers class. Very happy to be here. How you guys feeling? Tap in the screen and then let me know where you guys are tuning from. And also give me one word to describe your day. I'm not gonna lie, I feel exhausted. Is that a new moon or what is this happening in my body? I did hike. I went on a hike 2 days ago, and I felt really good. And I feel like things are moving, so I guess it's a good sign. Minnesota, hi everyone. So happy to see you. North Carolina, hi everyone. Welcome. My name is Ikwe. If you are new to Human Garage or me, my name sounds like eco-friendly, Eco Way, and it's a Japanese name, and I decided to say my middle name is friendly and I'm friendly, so eco-friendly way, Eco Way. So you can remember my name. Hi Boston, Mississauga, did I pronounce it right? Australia, Dublin. Hi everyone, very happy to be here and see you guys. New Jersey, hi, so tired. Yeah, like I feel so tired. Like how are you guys feeling? Yeah, hello from Spokane, Washington, Oregon, yay! Hi, Regine, Ottawa, Canada. Hi, everyone, New York City, blessed, yes, tired and blessed. Maybe that's a word I would use. Yes, California, welcome everybody, Toronto. How you guys doing this September? I'll be blasting September by Earth. What is that? Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's my favorite song. And when September hits, I'll be blasting that song. New Zealand, welcome everyone. So I have Super Chakra from Oil Wizardry stuck. Yes, I always feel tired at the new moon. I don't know why. Maybe I'm on my way to get a period. I definitely feel a lot of stuff is moving. New Nebraska, everyone's so welcome. So happy to see you guys. I'm just gonna put some drops. Feel free to use any oils that you like, or if you don't have oil, that's okay. Peppermint oil is awesome too to move fascia. Yeah, if you're feeling super tired, I'm just exhausted. that's the right word to use right now. But thank you guys for being here. Oh, before that, I just dropped some some oils. Let's clap our hands together. And we'll tap into our body. And I know as we go through this class, we're gonna feel so awesome. Love you too, Ruby. I'm working on motivating myself to teach and also working on listening. Amazing. So if you're new to Human Garage, also new to me, my name is Ikwe. I'm just going to type my Instagrams and then pin it so you guys can check out my channel, and if you like, you can follow me. Okay, let's cleanse our aura, which is also fascia. Fascia is a container, is our structure. It's made of water mainly. And we're moving our water inside of our body that holds everything inside: muscles, bones, meridians, nerves, ligaments, and everything inside, organs, held by the warmth of fascia that we're about to connect. So let's trust the process. Let's quickly start with our fascial coffee. Take your right hand, left hand palms up. Start with your left. So touch your right hand. With your right hand, touch your left shoulder. You're gonna slide and flip your left arm over. Let's repeat that same thing 3 times. Yes, happy Monday, guys. Today is September 2nd, 4 p.m. right now is Pacific Standard Time. And it's a step 10 day. The step changes in a few hours, but right now today is the I manifest Taurus type of day. Just follow along. If you do it incorrectly or a different way, don't worry too much. It's more about the intention to move fascia. Let's do right hip, left hip, upward motion. And today is probably a day where people feel a little sensitive, including myself. I'm definitely feeling that because I think what happened is when things so today is about manifestation day. When it's about to manifest, we get nervous and excited, right? And then then this is when we need to really hold on to, you know, what we have worked on for the last 9 days or so. So if you're feeling this way, you're not alone. Let's go to our legs. And throughout the class, don't worry about doing it right or wrong. It's more about bring back more flow into your body and spend some time thanking ourselves for, you know, coming this far. We're moving forward. You know, we cry, we feel angry, and go through all emotions and all these human emotions, but at the end of it, we're here still standing. Let's do our chest. So let's give yourself a lot of love. Yes. And thank you, body. Thank you, fascia, for holding all these patterns that no longer serve us. I'm here to reprogram with new patterns so that I can live the best life. That's my intention. And fascia is water, so it has the flow. So following the flow of fascia inside of our body so that everything has more room to move when fascia opens up. Fascia likes to twist, fascia likes to move slowly, and fascia likes to twist. Did I say that? Fascia likes to move safely. And fascia likes to feel safe. Fascia likes to move slowly, and fascia likes to twist. Now, what are you doing this? Yeah, we're moving fascia. Okay, let's swing your arms side to side. I think I forgot. Okay, let's go carried away. Let's brush off the weight of the world. I am no longer responsible for people's emotions, and that's a hard part. You know, I'm a recovery perfectionist and people pleaser. Yes, and moving fascia together so we feel good, feel elevated, and when we feel good, good things will come in our way. Or even though bad things come, but we can flip the narrative right away, right? This twisty motion, it what makes us elevate and shift into a new reality that we desire. So we're not just moving our body, moving every part of ourselves. Let's shake, 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 shake. Let's multitask. Can you shake your hands and can you shake your head at the same time? And maybe shake your shoulders at the same time. Can you move your chest at the same time? Can you move your hips and your knees everywhere in your body? Shake, shake, shake. And let it go. Scan your body. Just feel into our body. Lean into that symptoms. Whatever you're feeling is valid. And I am exhausted. And I embrace that. And I have power to change it. Okay, let's find your belly button. Belly buttons is super powerful. This is where we used to be connected. Used to connect with our mother. All the patterns were stored through our umbilical cords, and there's a pattern stored taken from our ancestors. We have power to change and flip that. So what we're gonna do is this belly button. First timer, I'm enjoying the session. Thank you so much, Sassy Design. Are you sassy? I'm sassy too. Okay, so let's find your belly button. Watch my posture. I'm just gonna, in Fascial Universe, we talk about spinal pivot lock. And I want you guys to feel actually what it's like to squeeze your belly button into your spine. So that's what we're gonna do. So pay attention, use your hands. I'm using my fingers and watch my posture. We are a water balloon. Fascia is a water balloon. So as you squeeze, you see I'm squeezing my belly button into my spine. And as I continue to push in, I eventually bend my knees and rest it on my thighs. And to add extra pressure, more pressure is better, turn my head right and left. We're gonna do 6 breaths. Breathe through your mouth, purse your lips, breathe in. Out from the mouth, 2. 3. Now through your nose. 2. 3. Now slowly wiggle your hips in figure 8. Slowly come up. If you understand the balloon concept, as you squeeze your belly button into your spine, because your pressure is going here, and now this opens up. A lot of times lower back problems comes from the tightness of your hips, tightness of your belly, and if you could feel that, that's awesome. Yes, I heard castor oil or coconut oil is good for your belly button. Is that something that cleanses you? I'm sure. Yeah, it works. I've done it before. You know, castor oil is such a sticky oil. I love it. You know what I started to do is because I try to go more natural. More, so I just have like organic castor oil, and then I use it as a hair oil. You know, like I have a lot of baby hair, and my Asian hair likes to grow like this. It goes everywhere. So what I do is, and I don't want to put chemicals in my hair, so I will put castor oil, and so that my hair calms down. So maybe try. Sometimes I put castor oil on my lips, and because I don't like putting gloss anymore with chemicals, right? Yeah, if you guys have any good organic makeup, I'm here. Let me know. Upper hip area, middle area, release. That's amazing. Yeah, left bank open up a bit with that one. Awesome. Thank you for that feedback. Now keep expanding that balloon. So with that being said, squeeze your belly button into your spine and put up your sexual organs. We're gonna embody that with our hands. So think of like fascia gets tight with our emotions and chemicals we put in our body. So we're gonna expand in 3D. This way, this way, this way, this way, everywhere. So now, soften your knees. Take a deep breath through your mouth, breathe in. Expand, exaggerate your hands, and now from the mouth. Squeeze your belly button into your spine. Breathe in. And match with your breath and your movement. 3. Drop your shoulders out from the mouth. Now through your nose. And out from the mouth. 2. And out. 3. And out. Very good. Same idea. We're going to bring that energy out from the Mother Earth. Take a deep breath from your mom. Mother. Breathing. And out from the mouth. 2. 3. Elongate. Squeeze your belly button. Like hold your pee through your nose. Shoot out the energy out from the mouth. 2. It's almost like sprinkle the blessing onto yourself, like showering it with a gift. Now, same thing, but use your hands outside. Breathing. Now, ground yourself. 2. 3. 3 nose. 2. 3. Shake it off. Ooh, I feel hot. I think we're ready to just start doing more moves. Let's actually start with some head work today. Yesterday, I taught this in-person fascial maneuver classes in Vancouver, and I did it at a park, and there were a lot of new people, and I felt the energy, you know, like it's new people always come with curiosity and lots of excitement, and sometimes that energy can get scattered, right? Everyone's like thinking different way. And as I go through this journey in class, and we did some head work, that's when the energy dropped. Shifted. I was like, oh, my job is done here. So it is super powerful. I think it's, you know, Virgo season. If you have anyone or you are Virgo, I think Virgo tend to get in their head a lot because they like to organize everything and they like to put things in order and they always think about organizing. Go back to organizing. Everything needs to be ordered. So in this Virgo season, we're just noticing the area that have more holes, and in general, everyone started to fix our bodies, and which is a good thing. So let's bring your attention to our temple area, And take your right hand, use your palm, place it on the right side and point, fingers pointing backward. Yes, jaw started to relax. So I feel pressure there. That it needs to release. Yes, thank you for the comment. And place your left hand, left palm facing forward, fingers pointing forward. Squeeze your head really tight, and you can really squeeze tight. And understand there's a moment when your skin that is attached to fascia let you in, like a small fluid. It's almost like using the warmth of the hand. This tight fascia becomes a little looser. Once you feel that, let's twist the skin right side forward and left side backwards. It's a lot to do with paying attention to our sensation and our feelings. That's the key of fascial maneuvers. You don't have to look like me. You don't have to copy like what I'm doing. It's more about, okay, how do I feel in my body? And how can I bring more twist and more flow, more safety in our life? So let's move in side to side, and you can move in up and down. And as you squat, feel free to change things up. More twists, the better, the bigger change you can bring. Now let's add some powerful 6 breath. We do a lot of 3 breath and 6 breath in fascial maneuvers because those numbers our body likes. 3, 6, 9. You know, Nikola Tesla said that, right? Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Let's go 6 more breath. Breathing. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Slowly, gently let that hands melt and let go. Feel the sensation. Okay, let's go into this. It's super powerful. Take your right hand, and I want you guys to see, maybe middle finger is good. Put your middle finger inside of your ear, and every other finger kind of lock it there. What my intention is to opening up my temporalis. So if you have eye bags and you wanted to clean that out, this is a great way to open that up. It's all about bringing back more flow and have space in your body. Now pin it, and I'll take your left hand and gently stretch these 2 points apart. And feel free to play around it. Maybe you want to stretch down. Fascia likes to be stretched and twist. I like to bring my skin maybe forward and play around the idea. Think of like lots of negotiation of your skin going this way, that way. Play around it and get to know your body and focus on the sensation. Now, also understand the difference between allowing and forcing. You don't want to force. No one wants to be forced. Your fascia wants to feel safe. It doesn't like to be forced. So you want that fascia to open. So allow it to open rather than forcing, trusting the process. Let's do 6 breath, breathing. 2, 3. Bend your knees, create more contrast. 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. And just by adding a little angles like this, like I'm looking down, I definitely feel a different parts. Like for example, I'm definitely actually feeling my right shoulder around my shoulder blades, which is awesome. We'll have a little trauma here and there, but traumas are like the result of our, patterns that are no longer no longer helpful for us. And now gently let that hand melt. Give yourself a little grace. Thank you, body. Woo! Okay, let that go. Let's notice that contrast We're all learning to tap into our superpower. We all have feeling power, right? Life is not about thinking, it's about feeling and tapping into our heart, connecting. This is our boss, and brain is once made to work for the heart, right? Take your left hand and let's grab that. I'm using that middle finger. Hook it and bring the skin up. Take your right hand and gently push the skin down and play around that stretch. You don't have to force anything. Even just sending some air. We all have healing hands, right? This healing hands meets your fascia. Maybe that's what exactly you need. So let's do 6 breaths. Breathing. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. And gently let that hands melt. Pay attention to the change, the contrast, maybe uncomfortableness, looseness. I feel a lot better. I was feeling a lot of like cold feet today, and I think every time I have a cold feet, basically my temperature is not distributed evenly inside of our body. So I think that means like maybe the heat is more towards my digestive system, or mostly my heat is around here. So it's good to move around those areas so I can just, my body, my thyroid, which help us regulate temperature, it just like distribute that temperature evenly. Hopefully, so feel that. Okay, let's take 3 fingers, go and find a TMJ, and where you open your mouth, this gets toes tight. And sometimes the energy of the day makes us tight, just reminding us that where the tightness is, so that we can notice those patterns, and so that we can make a change. Yeah, shoulders drop, so good. Oh, that's amazing. So glad to hear. This is super powerful. You don't have to force anything, right? Let that healing hand just melt your fascia. It's like work with me and I work with you. Move with me and I move with you. I'm talking my relationship with my fascia. Now pressure in and twist the skin right side forward and left side backwards. And let's turn your head right and left. Let's move very slowly. Let's do breathe through your mouth, breathing. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Very good. Let's do a dynamic move. Let's draw a circle, breathing. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Let's feel more elevation and shift. Wow, it's like just what I needed. Let's keep on going with the upper body. Maybe like it will make me wake up. Okay, we're gonna grab her hair on the top. If you have short hair or no hair, no judgment. It's all good. You can twist the skin in that case. You're gonna grab it and you can give yourself a little twist clockwise or counterclockwise. Both sides might be more painful. Absolutely beautiful flow. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you for noticing that flow that already inside of you. We are all connected. Let's pick the direction, or you can do both. I'm gonna go to the right. Now take the other hand, facilitate that. You can either, to twist and move the skin other way. There's no right or wrong. And pull the skin upwards with that right hand. And literally, you can see how I'm creating a subtle space inside of our body. Sometimes when I do hair pull, create more space, and as a result, my ankles pop. Let's see if your ankle pops. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. You're also feeling in your hips, right? It's all about elongating. Through your nose. 3. Let the hands melt. Okay, you're gonna grab that back of your scalp and use your head against your hand so you can kind of create more liberation and anchor. And as you do that, you can pin the fascia and the skin, pin the skin, and stretch the skin like this or this way or this way. There's no right or wrong. It's just gonna go in the back, and maybe you just have to find a good grip. Feel free to adjust. And then move around, drop your shoulders. You can even look down, look up. If you actually do this lying down, yeah, it's like you don't have to work so hard. It feels so good. That's opening up the back of your scalp. I noticed that, I'm a back sleeper like this. So my back tends to get tighter when I wake up because that's where my skin was attached to the bed, right? So let's do 6 breaths. Breathing. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. And let that gently let go. Let's go for a walk. Let's shake it off and feel that difference, feel the shift. Okay. It's the order is all over the place, but I just want you guys to feel the power of subtle fascial maneuvers. Let's go into bladder. So bladder is part of our, hello, hi Janelle. You've been in Japan for a while. That's so funny. I'm so glad that you and Haruka have been hanging out. That's amazing. All the communities are connecting with each other. I love that. So bladder stores as fear. Now, use your hands like a blaze, and I want you guys to just about the 1.5 inches up. Find a spot where go, same thing as we do the belly button. I squeezed my belly button and I felt it in my lower back. Same idea as you poking your bladder, you create some space in the back. So take your time, feel it in, create more space in the back. Ooh, I feel the tightness. Remember, fascia like to feel safe, but also we also need to tell ourselves that we are safe. So that fascia works with us. And slowly bend your knees. You can even rest your hands on your thighs. Let's release some bladder. Maybe find a spot that helps you, makes you feel like you want to go pee, but that's a right spot. And if you want to add more contrast, you can move your head right and left. Breathe through your mouth. Poke in. 2. Deeper. 3. Through your nose. 2. 3. I feel my lower back is opening with that. Slowly, as you still pin it, I'm just gonna fix my hair. And from here, lean backwards slightly and go gentle. Now squeeze your butt cheek, pull the skin upwards this time, and feel free to move your head side to side. I feel my heat is coming up. Breathe through your mouth. 2. 3. Through your nose. 2. 3. Let's do some affirmations. Thank you, fear, for being here. I no longer want to hold you in my body. I choose to transmute fear into love and acceptance. And fear reminds us to be more compassionate and confident about ourselves. Thank you, fear, for teaching me. I now enjoy being uncomfortable because I know that's exactly where I need to work on. Being uncomfortable doesn't mean that I feel unsafe. Those are separate things. But I used to think that those were the same thing. Stop moving your hips in circle. And as I started to tackle into the area that makes me feel uncomfortable and scary, I noticed that I just needed to practice. For example, my car anxiety was one of it. I developed a car anxiety since I got a car accident. And one day I realized that I just needed to practice. The more I practice, I get used to it and I feel less scared and anxious. And I learn to breathe in the moment, right? But I'm also telling myself, if a 7-year-old man can drive, then why can't I? It's all about the mind, how we tell ourselves, right? It is safe for me, because our body is always trying to protect us, right? If you are able to create a safe environment, and in any situation, if it doesn't matter what people are doing, what the world is doing, if you are able to find the inner peace within, whatever happening, I think that's a very powerful place to be, because we can just trust that everything's going to be okay. The area right under my ribs are always super tight, right underneath one of the organs. Maybe here, yeah. Something that all the pain and symptoms. Let's try this. Take your right hand and grab your rib cage. Take your left hand, and I want you guys to take your right hand and grab the waist, and take your left hand and grab that right side of your rib cage, and separate these 2 points. And I just stop moving around, and I'll talk. So all the sensation in our body is teaching us something. It's speaking to us. It starts with some whisper and it becomes siren. We don't listen. And so it's about listening to our body. Our co-founder of Human Garage, Gary, often talks about stretching doesn't work. And I was thinking about the words the other day. Stretching doesn't work. Movement is the answer. So when I stretch my body or take some time to work on my body, now instead of thinking I'm stretching my body, I create movement patterns. It's more think of like functional movement. And every time I do something different, something new, let's say something that I am uncomfortable with, like even driving a car, or even like cooking, something that I am not familiar with. Or do some movement that makes our body feel uncomfortable because we haven't moved our body that way, right? Or going to cold water, there's always gonna be initial shock, right? It's like, oh, I don't feel comfortable. And there's a buffer time when that sensation comes between the sensation and your reaction. And that's where the power is, right? As we moving through that, it's like, is this safe for me? And so lean into that sensation so that maybe we can learn more about ourselves, learn more about why we have this protection in the first place. Our body is always trying to protect us, right? And there's always gonna be a lesson to learn. And I used to think those lessons as a very exhausting, tiring, draining thing. But as I'm slowly conquering and moving forward, that everything outside is my inspiration, and those inspiration, if I take them as a positivity, and that's literally the inspiration, when I take those inspirations as negative, and that is my trigger. But regardless, it's an activation, it's the energy that coming up to me to teaches me more about what's going on. So that it is my job and my power to use that inspiration as an advantage or to harm myself. Let that go. Let's see if your ribcage more open. So I started to lean into that. It's a practice, right? Let's try the other side. Take your left hand and grab your ribcage. Take your right hand and let's grab the side of your ribcage. Separate these 2 points. And keep leaning onto that little pain and sensation. So initial shock when you do something or move your body in a very different way. There's initial shock, feeling that cold water in a cold river, and lean into that. And then there comes a point with our breath. Fascia is meant to adapt to those situation, environment. And so as the fascia opens up and adapt into that new environment, new stimuli, you realize that nothing is really threatening or vital, like a threat to us, right? It's about the practice, but somehow our body is so programmed to be fearful about everything. So there's the initial shock. And so it's okay to feel the initial shock of fear, initial shock of anger, but the power is what you're gonna do about that afterwards. And continue to love yourselves and show more more compassion with yourself, patient with yourself. Everything is a lesson. Okay, let's go for a walk. I feel much lighter. You can also keep moving your wrists. How you guys feeling? I definitely feel lighter. There's a siren. It shall pass. We're all learning to find our inner peace and all of that. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you and many blessings upon all humans. Yes. Yeah, this is a powerful time for everyone to not hold on to, but it's elevate the level of our self-love, right? My front pocket on my legs, upper thigh in front is very sore, wraps around to lower back and creating sciatica. Okay, let's do some of that. Let's start with, let's see. What we're gonna do is, sometimes you do a lot of functional movement, like opening up and close, and let's try that. And this is not so much fascial maneuvers per se, but it's actually fascial maneuvers. If you can't really see me, the secret is tap the screen, maybe tap my head on the screen, so you can bring down the comments so you can actually see me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into my mermaid position, putting my feet together like this, and I'm just going to open like that. And when you have sciatica, it's basically there's a lot of tightness around your hip. So I will just do a little bit of movement like this and think of opening up my whole leg like this. And if you have a little tightness, there is initial shock. Our body is giving us a little shock, right, to the system. But as you lean into that, sometimes you can hold it, right? So here comes a stretch. But I started to really apply this technique of, idea of movement is the answer. So as I'm keep moving, not engaging, I'm aware of the sensation, but I'm not engaging necessarily. And moving and giving myself a lot of movement and circular motions. There's a lot of stuff going on today. And close and open. Close and open. Let's keep moving around. It's all about finding the inner peace when the world is going crazy. It's all good, it shall pass. Opening up. Think of as you do that, you're melting your fascia. Fascia gets tight because it doesn't feel safe. In order for us to melt that fascia, it's to tell our fascia we're safe and nothing serious is going on here. I'm ready to change. I'm ready to move forward. I no longer want to hold this tension in my body. And I choose to make a change and respond differently so that I can loosen up all this fascia. Move around. Now, apply this technique. You can start with the ankle, right foot. You can sort of grab it like a snake bite. I hope you guys can see me. I can come for. Hopefully you can see me, but you can grab it and grab your legs and pull the skin towards you and move your foot in every direction that feels good. So move around. And as I'm moving around, I'm still applying this opening technique. So as I'm opening up my ankles, I am opening, feel it in my hips. As you continue to do the same movement, you notice that there is a new sensation coming up that maybe you haven't felt a long time. And it's good. Bringing you change is good. So don't worry about being uncomfortable. There's an initial shock because your body has been protecting us for a very long time, right? It has a pattern, but that light is when you pass that uncomfortable phase, right? Blessing is there when you pass that uncomfortable phase and just keep trusting the process. So let's keep on moving. Let's go to that hamstrings. Interlock your hands and pressure into the skin. Pull the skin towards you. There's no right or wrong to it, but keep moving. Fascia likes circular movement, so I will keep adding that. But you can also go for the tight spot. It's just bringing back more flow into your body, our mind, our perceptions. Tell ourselves that we're just gonna flow like more water. I like to say embodiment of fluidity and adaptability is my motto, because that's what I would like to embody. Fluid and adaptive. Fluid and adaptive. What it's like to move more flowy, what it's like to have fluid and adaptive mind towards the body, right? That's the key, because when we were in the zone, when we are in the water, let's try the other side. Move like water, opening. That's when we function the better, the most effective, joyful, expansive. Maybe you started to unwind some of the tight fascia. There's an initial shock to it, right? Our body trying to protect, especially hip area is where we carry a lot of stress. And we did get traumatized by COVID times and pandemic. We're just so scared of what was gonna happen, and maybe we're still ongoing with that fear, but we learned that, playing victims doesn't help us elevate, right? We understand that. Thank you for reminding us that, reminding us to be stronger. Otherwise, we wouldn't know. So thank you for that reminder to be more compassionate. Thank you for reminding us to be more loving with ourselves. And when you start something new patterns, at first it's hard. Creating the new programming, creating the new pattern takes time, consistency, showing up for yourself. All of this are super important, right? So let's work on that ankle. It's all about creating a space for yourself, managing stress when you do fascial maneuvers. You create space in you, in your body, in your perception, And that's what we want. So move around, create some space so you have more flexible mind, more adaptable mind. So that body is a reflection of that. A reflection of that started to work with you as your advantage, not to work against you. What I'm doing right now is placing my hands on my knees and then moving with that feeling of flow, water, testing, and then expanding, pushing the range of motions. And slowly come up. Let's go for a walk. I have sciatica, that affect. Yes, how are you feeling afterwards? And we just try to open up more of our hip area. It's about creating the space. So I have sciatica that impact my knee, how to get rid of. For sciatica, it's a lot to do with fixing the hydration. So if you're new to fascial maneuvers, if you haven't done much, hydration, then you have to start taking diatomaceous earth food grade, RC moss, and minerals to get you hydrated. And then bringing back more flow into your body so that fascia started to start to open that up. Consistency is key. Hydrating, moving the fascia, and as you do that, you started to unwind the pattern you have. Like I got 2 new hip replacement. That's awesome, Rivizing. You all did that yourself. And do fascial maneuver. Sciatica is actually not hard to fix if you really trust the process. I've seen people who are like even the scoliosis. Yeah, it's about the compression around here. So opening up, and a couple of things like belly button torque, psoas stretch. You can all look it up on the YouTube channel. If you guys are interested, I do private sessions as well. And psoas stretch, bladder reset, and what else? Organ reset is the number 1, and you can get yourself in that gut cleansing protocol so that you can bring more flow into the body. But normally start with the stress reset. Stress reset have 3 kinds: Palace Flight, Totally Twisted, and then what we're about to do is anti-gravity. This will really help you if you have lower back problems and sciatica. Yeah, just join for a minute, but I know that this is amazing and important work. I can't wait. Join in next time. I have bulging discs in L2 to 5. Yeah, it's all happens because of the tightness of fascia and that emotion attached to it. And there's a lot of deep inner work that needs to be done. But first step is to hydrate, because nothing moves if you're dehydrated. It just makes sense. We're moving water. Well, when your water is dehydrated, nothing moves. Start with that. And then we started to move. Fascia like to move slow. Our body carry tension and trauma. Fascia carry tension and trauma. Fascia only let go when we feel ready to let go. And second, our body let go when we feel safe to let go. Creating a safe environment for our body. So if your life is too busy, you don't have time to hear yourself because you're so outside busy. So you gotta take some time to change your lifestyle. Do something for yourself. The movie of fascia and fascial maneuvers is a great way. So let's do anti-gravity, and I'll answer more questions afterwards. Interlock your hands. It's all about elongating your fascia. Pin the fascia in the back of your neck and bring the skin upwards. And then slightly look up and squeeze your belly button into your spine. We're gonna look up. I'm going to demonstrate and we're gonna do it together. I'm going to put your chin to the chest. My chin to the chest. I'm opening up my lower back. We're gonna breathe together and stabilize your hips, and then go side to side like this. Very good. And then from here, watch my back. I'm going to continue to use my weight on my hands to curl my spine and feeling my lower back being stretched. This is a great place when you have sciatica. And from here, I will ask you to bend your knees. Continue to curl your spine and see. From here, we're going to do I'll call this butterfly. Breathe through your mouth. Going to skier squat. Elongate the spine and out through the mouth. Then shrink. Breathing. We'll do that 6 times and finish with the skier squat. From here to side, go to side, side, into full squat. All the way down and leave your head down. And this is the best part. So this will give you a lot of lightheaded, but it's all about creating a lot of space. So let's try that out. And I'm gonna be answering a lot of questions afterwards. So save your questions so that we can do a lot of moves. Interlock your hands, go to the back of your neck. Pull the skin up and look up. Squeeze your belly button into your spine. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Breathe through your mouth. Hold the breath. And move your head to the chin to the chest and breathe out. Spinal pivot lock in. Feel the back of your neck stretch. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Breathe through your mouth. Hold the breath. Look to the right and exhale down. Come back center. Breathe in. Hold. Look to the left. Exhale down. Breathe in. Hold. To the right. Exhale down. Breathe in. Hold. To the left. Exhale down. Breathe in. Hold. To the right. Exhale down. Breathe in. To the left. Exhale down. Let's do a little bit of figure 8. Can you see your tension with more love and compassion? Lean into that. Can you maintain the sense of safety throughout the process? Now use the weight of your hands to relax in and curl your seat just before you bend your knees. Don't bend your knees yet. Spinal pivot lock in. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Now use the weight of your hands to bend your knees, curl your spine into C. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Very good. Let's go into butterfly. Breathe your mouth. Expand into flat back and out from the mouth. Second time. 3. Out from the mouth. Now through your nose. 2. 3. Hold it there. We're gonna go into skier squat. Elbows wider. Elongate the spine from the tailbone to the top of your head. Breathe your mouth. Hold the breath. Peek to the right. Exhale down. Come back center. Breathe in. Hold to the left. Exhale down. Breathe in. To the right. Exhale down. Breathe in. To the left. Exhale down. Breathe in. Right. Exhale down. Breathe in. To the left. Exhale down. Elongate the spine one last time into skier squat. Elbows inside of your knees. Take your time. All the way down to your full squat. Sink into the floor. Spinal pivot lock in. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Take your time, wiggle your head, wiggle your head, wiggle your hips, side to side. Whenever you're ready, leave your head down. Put your bum first. And slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. And this is the best part. And let go. Shake your body. Shake your elbows. Shake, shake, shake. Great job, everybody. I felt really different. Actually, this mermaid exercise that we did earlier really helped me expand in my glutes. You guys felt that? It's super powerful. It's all about bringing back more flow. And we all have, we all are kind of biased about our emotions, right? Even though all emotions are valid. But as a Japanese person, culture programming, I taught to be polite all the way. And I taught to be suppress certain emotions like anger and, anger, like those strong emotions. And those things, every time I felt that, I think I've been suppressing it and storing it in my secret spot in my body. And those things are teaching me right now. This is what you're holding on to. Or because of my programming of judgment, right? I judge myself the most, but I'm also judge myself others because I have that judgment. So every time I have that, then I am just like learning it's all about self-awareness. Why am I like this? Why is my body like this, right? All start with our awareness, yeah. But where we are is perfect. While doing the C, doing anti-gravity, is a game changer. This was a very, very deep movement for me today. Thank you, Ruby Zing. Yeah, I love that variation that I started to do. There's so many variations we can add. There's no right or wrong to it, right? But it's just opening up the possibilities. Even just setting that intention, help us guide ourselves to go into places that we've never been, like in our body, in our places. I started to take some time for myself more and take myself on a day. And I went to hiking by myself. And it's a long hike. It's like a nature stairmaster for like 1.5 hours. But I wasn't, lonely because there are lots of people who are also hiking, right? It's kind of just like, but the good thing about hiking by myself is I didn't have to wait for anybody. So, there's always the pros and cons. And I'm learning to enjoy my energy so that I can emit that energy when I'm with people. It's super important, right? Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate you guys. It's getting me emotional. I shedding a few tears. Thank you for a safe space. Yeah, thank you. Interesting. Having feel itching my head and feet. Yeah, itching, tingly sensation. Those are like common fascial maneuvers. Positive effect of fascial maneuvers. Any maneuvers for perimenopause and hot flash? Sounds great. Yeah, let's work on that. It's all, stuff from the stress, right? And also thyroid help us feel like this is where we regulate our hormones. And this gets blocked. And when we stress, we carry a lot of things. So definitely I will do a lot of work to opening up our neck. But also when you started to work with fascia, you notice in your body the connection. Like when you talk about cross-lateral, whatever happens on your right arm is connected to your left leg and blah, blah, blah. But also you started to feel it in your body. The back of your neck is actually connected right here on the sacrum. So all these things happen right here, right? So opening up the neck and also work on a lot about the hip, really gonna help. And I'm like, I want to start some coaching program. So not coaching program, I already have my coaching program, but start to, do more targeted maneuvers like that so that people can practice. Yes. Okay, let's, for everybody, let's finish with this maneuver. And after that, I will move into, just like Denise did, I thought such a great idea. I'm going to close that Instagram live on the Human Garage. Whoever wants to ask me questions, you can move on to hop into Equate Answer. I pin the comments and I will like to answer some questions. So let's love our hands and let's tap into our body. I feel a lot calmer. Okay, I found the solution. Next time my feet are so cold and I felt so exhausted, I'm just gonna do a lot of head work and move my hips. Yes, how often do you have session? I need to be ready. Yes, this class is every Monday at 4 p.m. PST. It's used to be a little later. I found that it's probably better for a lot of people, but I moved the class because I teach on Mondays at in-person Fascia maneuver class at Sea to Sky Wellness Club. But yeah, today is a holiday in BC, so there's no class, so I could stay longer. So if you want to jump on, please join my Equate Answer. But let's finish with this. Let's right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head. Imagine energy circulate through your heart and going through the brain, heart, brain, heart, brain. So let's really trust in the process, sending the air, energy to your hands. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3, through your nose, 2, 3. Let's do some affirmations. Hello, brain. Thank you for protecting me. I love you. Thank you for all the work. Now listen to my heart, 100%, all the time. Hello, heart. You are in charge. I'm listening to you. I honor you. I trust you. I'm following you. I listen to you. I'm fabulous. I'm loving. I'm kind, I'm abundant, I'm strong, all of the good things. If you guys want to add anything, please add. And slowly melt your hands and feel that energy around you. I feel elevated. Sometimes when you feel exhausted, lying down is one thing, right? But if you have to like move your body, this was a great class for me. Thank you guys for being here. And my name is Ikwe. I'm gonna move into my Instagram live. So if you want to move in, I will answer question there. Thank you. Beautiful new moon. Blessings tonight. Yes, thank you. What are the supplements for optimal prep for hydration? Let's answer the question. So and then we'll close that. Hydration, you need silica, minerals, and vitamins. For silica, it's you basically need diatomaceous earth, food grade. I'm gonna type it on that, and it's gonna really change your game. And yeah, I'll talk about it. Let's move to the different channel. Thank you guys for being here, and let's if you're in the Equate Answer, I will answer your question there. Bye guys. Okay, so I needed this so much. Thank you guys being here. Yes, so for hydration, I used to take silica horsetail because that was recommended by Human Garage, and then I switched from silica horsetail to diatomaceous earth food grade because I was recommended, and I felt a huge difference. Basically, diatomaceous earth food grade is great for your skin, hair, and your fascia, and diatomaceous earth can kill the parasite in your gut and also detoxify heavy metals. And knowing that fascia is made of water and silica, it's very important that you start taking that. We are constantly depleted with silica. So when I type silica this is a silica and a horsetail is the kind of stuff that you can take. But now I recommend everyone to switch to Diatomaceous Earth food grade, and that is super powerful. Human Garage has a supplement called Fascial Foundation, and that is the supplements that you can take for Diatomaceous Earth food grade to get your base elements of fascia ready. And for minerals, we recommend everyone to take Moss, and it has 92 minerals out of 102 found in the body. It's just a great way to start getting your minerals ready. Please make a post or show me the maneuver for menopause. So I think the thyroid is super powerful, and it's just like regulate our hormones. But in general, knowing that there are some things you can do, and also learning to tap into your body. Sometimes our body gives us sensation, just want to bring attention to the area, right? So when you touch your body and it's like, okay, I feel it, tension here, let's place my hands. It's like doing the Reiki on you, and it's like, where do you want me to go? Okay, maybe twist here, twist there, right? Those are the technique too, but normally it's very important to remove the global tension from your body rather than just focusing on one sensation, one symptoms, because stress is the #1 cause of every disease, and that affects your hormones, and that's irregulate your temperature and all of that stuff. So stress reset and organ reset, non-surgical facelift, you can move your pressure off your head. You can always look young, right? And then you do that, and then work on a lot around your hip area. So lots of play with the pressure in, and definitely I would like to start creating some video for people to move, but those are the things that you can definitely do. Also take time for yourself, and fascia maneuvers. So whether you like it or not, it happens to a lot of people in the community. People who experience menopause, their period came back. I'm still in the younger part, so I still have period consistent, so I never really experienced menopause yet, but I've seen a lot of community members, their period cycle changed and period came back. So even Gary says, we all have programming, culture programming. Whether you like it or not, if you really want to, you could get pregnant in their 50s, 60s, 70s, no problem. I said that a couple times in my class, and then a lot of older women are like, no, I don't want to go through this pregnancy ever again. But I like to believe that when fascia opens up, literally anything is possible. If you want to grow, yes, it's possible. Do you believe in? Yes, it's possible, right? If you don't believe it, that's also true. You know what I mean? So it's about your belief system. I love one of my students yesterday, we were talking about, after class, talking about, spirituality, and I told her it's all about getting over your BS, right? We all have programming and bullshit that we have keep telling ourselves, and in order for us to create the life we want to create is to stop believing what's possible. Maybe we can't see it, right? Trusting the unknown, but this is what I want to achieve, and can you trust that? And whatever you believe is true. If you don't believe in healing, then that's you true. That's what you manifest. And what she said was, BS means it's not bullshit. It's I like to think that means belief system. So getting over your BS means getting over your belief system. And that is deep. So anything is possible. Regulate your hormones. In order to regulate your hormones, you need to regulate your stress. Why are you stressed? Because we think we're surrounded by stress, but we are not surrounded by stress. We are surrounded by stressors, all this pressure system, right? It's about the pressure. We are pressurized system. Our fascia is a water balloon. There's an internal pressure, there's an outside pressure. It's about the balance, it's about the harmony. Do you feel that outside pressure is stronger than what's inside? It's not. Every time the outside is getting stronger, our frequency needs to match with that outside pressure so that we can forever expanding. It's about managing your stress, but knowing that stressors are not stress. What that means is outside surrounding is not there to out to get us. It's about activation, it's about inspiration. Learning is everywhere for us, and it is our job to use that as an advantage, right? So anyone else have any question? What do you recommend for me? I'm feeling hot. I am 43, but it happens to me really struggle with. So if you were very new to Human Garage and if you haven't started Life Reset, I suggest you go to humangarage.net and start your 1-day reset and 3-day reset and 7-day reset to do a prerequisite Life Reset in order for you to join 28-day reset. It's all free. You can do that with supplements. It will help you accelerate your journey. And as you go through that and you learn how to manage your stress, when you started to manage your stress, you calm down, you're happier, you're calm and peaceful. That's when you finally started to notice more. Your senses come back. If you're stressed, you can't see outside. You can't see yourself. You can't see outside. That's why you're not noticing what's hurting us, what's hurting you. So as you learn to manage your stress, that's what number 1. And 28 Life Reset. Go on that, get on that. And then once you go through that process, your emotional release started to happen because fascia stores tension and trauma. As you start to move your fascia, your emotion that trapped in there started to come out. So you may go through some uncomfortable phase, but we have community to support. We all been there. It's okay to be a hot mess sometimes, right? So try some Fashion Universe, join my class, and I have a lot of videos too, so if you guys go to my link in the bio, you can definitely, just please follow me, ask me questions, and bring back more flow into your body and flow into your life, flow into your perception. There's a lot of hope in there, and we just needed that right information to get started, right? So thank you guys for being here. I hope you're having a great Monday. I feel a lot better, and I get to relax for the day. And I see you soon. I would like to start more online classes, and so it's coming. Keep telling myself it's come. Let's move our energy in this Virgo season. It's that really the day to really embody what we learned from our Leo season, our self-love and self-compassion. Whatever happening, don't ever abandon your side. Your inner child will thank you. Right? So that being said, thank you guys for being here, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.